Wow, when they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing. Did you not know that she had a baby on the way that day?
All that matters. So, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? I really don't give a.
Is Chrisean Rock's troubled past finally catching up with her? New details have just emerged about a shocking incident involving her son, Chrisean Jr., and it's sparking intense debate online. Did Chrisean's past decisions, especially during her pregnancy, put her son's health at risk? And if so, what does this mean for her as a mother moving forward? Let's break down everything we know so far about this developing story, along with some explosive allegations that might explain what's really happening behind the scenes.
That's all y'all want to sit up and talk about. My baby's blessed from the head to his toe. Like, what?
Marsh didn't pull up. Or if somebody pulled up that I didn't really trust to take the baby, I just would have had to take my next step.
So here's what's going down. According to sources close to the situation, Marsha, a close friend of Chrisean Rock, who's currently responsible for taking care of Chrisean Jr. while both of his parents are incarcerated, called an ambulance for the little one. Now, why would someone need to call an ambulance for a baby? Reports are saying that Chrisean Jr. was unusually lethargic and had trouble breathing, which set off major alarm bells for Marsha. Imagine the panic of baby struggling for breath, the frantic dialing of 911, paramedics rushing to the scene. So far, these rumors have not been confirmed, but they have come from various independent sources. But the whole thing sounds straight out of a drama, and honestly, it's every parent's worst nightmare. And here's where things get even more interesting. There are already whispers, some from people who claim to be close to the family, that this latest health scare could be linked to substance use during Chrisean's pregnancy.
All the drinking and smoking that was happening in the studio, it was like the next week, you know?
She's an adult, she can make her own decisions.
Remember, this isn't the first time we've heard such rumors. The internet has been buzzing with accusations for months now. Some folks have claimed they've seen Chrisean acting erratically or even intoxicated while she was supposed to be looking after her baby. And now with this new incident, these old rumors are resurfacing with a vengeance. Could there be more truth to these claims than we previously thought? Let's not forget, Chrisean Rock has been in the public eye for all the wrong reasons lately. She's currently in jail facing assault charges, and things aren't looking good for her legal prospects.
What happened, Christine?
No, they saying I got a whole nother case.
The charges could mean a long sentence, leaving her son without his mother for a significant part of his formative years. And as if that wasn't enough drama, her on-again, off-again partner, Blueface, is also behind bars. He's facing a separate set of charges involving a firearm. With both parents locked up, the question on everyone's mind is clear: who is looking out for Chrisean Jr.?
Marsh is a really loyal friend to her, and honestly, the baby is in good care with Marsh.
Now, back to Marsha's 911 call. From what we've gathered, paramedics arrived quickly and decided that Chrisean Jr.'s condition was serious enough to require immediate medical attention. They rushed him to the hospital, where doctors are still assessing his condition. There's been no official statement from the hospital yet, but that hasn't stopped people from speculating. Some are even suggesting that Chrisean Jr. might be suffering from the effects of prenatal substance exposure. Now, it's important to note that these are just rumors at this point, but they're not coming out of thin air. There's been a lot of chatter online about Chrisean's behavior during her pregnancy, including allegations that she was seen partying and possibly using substances. If any of this is true, it could have serious implications for her child's health.
Everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this shit, bro.
Think about it: a child exposed to substances before birth can suffer from a range of complications, some of which might not even become apparent until years later. And while it's too early to say for sure if this is the case with Chrisean Jr., the fact that he was taken to the hospital in an ambulance certainly raises some red flags. Could this latest incident be a consequence of Chrisean's lifestyle choices? And what about Blueface? Does he bear any responsibility for what's happened?
Like, being a single mother is one thing. Like, you get overwhelmed and so much be like going on for real in your head.
Let's rewind a bit and talk about Chrisean Rock's history with her son. It's been a rough road, to say the least. She's faced countless accusations of being an unfit mother, and while she's always been quick to defend herself, the evidence hasn't always been in her favor. There have been several public incidents where she appeared disoriented or under the influence while holding her baby. One particularly infamous moment that comes to mind is when she was seen carrying her baby in a Walmart, visibly intoxicated and struggling to hold him properly. The footage quickly went viral, sparking a wave of concern among viewers. Many questioned her ability to care for her child and called for Child Protective Services to step in. And then there's the drama surrounding her relationship with Blueface. The two have been involved in a tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship full of public fights, social media rants, and let's be real, some pretty questionable behavior. It's no secret that their relationship has been a roller coaster, and some might even say toxic. There have been numerous allegations of domestic abuse, and at times their interactions have seemed more like a soap opera than a healthy relationship. All this chaos can't be good for a child, right? It's no wonder that some people are concerned about the environment Chrisean Jr. is being raised in. Now, with both parents in jail, the spotlight is squarely on Marcia, who stepped in to care for Chrisean Jr. in their absence. Marcia's decision to call 911 shows that she's taking her responsibility seriously. Still, the fact that this situation has escalated to the point of needing medical intervention is worrying. What exactly did Marcia see that made her so alarmed? And why haven't we heard more from Chrisean or Blueface's family members about this? There's a lot we don't know, but what we do know is that things are looking pretty grim.
I'm gonna work on my little situations and stuff. That's all about it, but
And while all this drama is unfolding, let's not forget about Chrisean Rock's current legal troubles. She was arrested for assault and is facing serious charges that could lead to a lengthy prison sentence. The court has yet to make a final ruling, but the charges are stacking up and the outlook isn't great. Meanwhile, Blueface is also facing his own set of legal woes. He's been charged with multiple offenses, including a serious firearm-related incident that could also see him behind bars for a long time.
Outside a Vegas nightclub when a white pickup truck drives by. He then pulls out his gun and fires multiple shots in the driver's direction, who swerves across the road while trying to dodge the bullets.
Hello, my name is Yamusa Salam from Burnsville, Maryland, and seeing stuff like this pisses me off because it's like a case of a celebrity going crazy with their ego.
So, with both parents potentially out of the picture, what does the future hold for their son? It's heartbreaking to think about the kind of impact this could have on a child. Chrisean Jr. is just an innocent baby, caught in the crossfire of his parents' chaotic lives. And now, with rumors swirling about possible prenatal substance exposure, there's a growing concern that he could be facing long-term health issues. If these allegations are true, they paint a troubling picture of neglect and irresponsibility on the part of his parents. But without any official statements or medical reports, all we have to go on is speculation and hearsay. Still, that hasn't stopped the public from weighing in. And speaking of public opinion, let's talk about the internet's reaction to all of this. Social media is on fire with opinions, and they're as divided as you'd expect. Some people are rushing to Chrisean's defense, saying she's just misunderstood and needs support, not judgment. Others are far less forgiving, calling for authorities to intervene and take Chrisean Jr. away from his parents permanently. One fan expressed a heartfelt concern for Chrisean Jr., saying, "God bless this child. I'm praying for him." My question is, what test are they administering? Or did he just go for a wellness check? Babies have to hit milestones. Granted, every child is different, but this message sounds all over the place. Regardless, I'm praying for him. This comment encapsulates the confusion and anxiety many people feel regarding the lack of concrete information about the baby's health. On the other hand, there are fans who are more sympathetic towards Chrisean Rock herself. One fan commented, "The baby needs his mother. I pray that she gets out soon." This sentiment highlights a different perspective, one that sees the separation of mother and child as a fundamental issue. We also have to consider what this means for Chrisean Rock's career. She's already facing a lot of criticism and negative press, and this latest incident certainly isn't helping. Her reputation as an artist and reality TV star has been marred by controversy, and every new scandal seems to dig her deeper into a hole. Can she bounce back from this, or is her career effectively over? And what about Blueface? He's not exactly been a model citizen either. With both of their reputations on the line, it's hard to see how they come out of this unscathed.
I had already called my husband and told him I might end up in jail today, so get the bail money ready because these motherfuckers is moving weird. They moving weird about my grandbaby.
And let's not forget about the legal ramifications. If it's proven that Chrisean's actions during her pregnancy have caused harm to her son, could she face additional charges? Could this impact her current case or lead to new investigations? The legal system doesn't look kindly on child endangerment, and if there's any truth to these rumors, Chrisean could be in even deeper trouble than she already is. For now, we're left with more questions than answers. What really happened to Chrisean Jr. that day? Was it a one-time health scare, or is it indicative of a deeper issue? And what's going to happen to him now, with both of his parents potentially out of the picture for years to come? Will Marcia continue to care for him, or will he end up in the foster system? There are so many unknowns, and the story is far from over. As we wait for more information to come to light, one thing is certain: this situation is a mess, and it's only getting messier. The fate of Chrisean Jr. hangs in the balance, and everyone is watching to see what happens next. Will Chrisean Rock and Blueface step up and take responsibility for their actions, or will they continue to spiral deeper into chaos? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned for more updates on the latest celebrity drama.